Hey guys.
Hey guys, how are you?
And welcome to the World Uncensored podcast, the much anticipated episode 2 of season 2. I'm Gabriel Donovans.
I'm Rogue Daniels.
And we're here on the Click East channel. So we have a lot to cover because our schedules are messed up and we got to catch up.
It's a lot of catching up right now.
Yeah. So let's cover. Let's start. Okay, let's save the league stuff for last.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the releases that. Oh, by the way, we have AC the God.
AC the God around here.
Is this technically a studio?
Just say hi.
I love you all.
Does this count as a studio?
You can say that. I mean, mini studio maybe.
Mini studio.
Mini studio. That's pretty much it. You guys have seen some of the videos we've done in here, so that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a little studio.
Yeah.
It's gonna be soundproof soon.
I know. Yeah.
So if you hear a little echo, that's only gonna be for a couple more days.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
But yeah, so the releases.
Let me get all of them just so.
I'll get a few.
You get it for us? Oh, great. What a great
See, look at now. We have a third person here. It's like
yeah.
he does all the work now.
How many got released?
I think it was
like 8?
It's 9.
Nine? I know the list in my mind.
Not including Christian.
I know.
Well, technically.
Okay, let's start with the other day. They released. I know who they released in my head.
Subculture. Let's start with Subculture first.
Yes, Zeb Coulter. He's gone.
He's gone.
Next.
We don't need him. El Torito.
El Torito's gone.
Because they're bringing up, they repackaged Primo Epico. So
yeah.
El Torito
And Hornswoggle's gone because who needs him? That should have happened a while ago.
Santino, that should have happened a long time ago.
Riley caught us off guard.
Riley, yes.
He really caught us off guard. Because we saw him at Mania. Yeah. We saw him at Mania, and he was so promising.
Not just that. I know last night from this recording for NXT, he popped up. He was there, right? Like, we were watching it this morning, and me and AC the guy were watching it this morning, and he's on the recordings, and he got I'm not gonna spoil anything else, but he got squashed. Let's just say he got squashed. And,
yeah.
That was kind of surprising a little bit, actually.
They released Cameron, like you said.
Cameron, listen, I can go.
Who needs her? I was happy. That was the only one I was genuinely happy about that they released because I was like,
okay, I was happy.
Me and Drew have been talking about her getting released for a long time.
It was supposed to happen a long time ago. Don't know why the hell they didn't do it.
It's
after she took a little time off. I'm gonna take a little time off for myself. That's the worst thing you could have done. You should have just practiced on your skills how you were supposed to be from the first time.
Worse than Eva.
She has no skills.
Yeah, worse than Eva.
Cameron.
Worse than Eva, and that's kind of suck. That sucks. Plus, even Roman is better than her. So that's really sad. Anyways.
And then Wade Barrett, which was obviously gonna happen.
We saw that coming.
You don't really want it to happen, but it did.
Yeah.
And Damien Sandow.
What
the hell happened there?
Listen.
When he was in Hartford for Raw, we lost our minds when he came out.
I'm so sad.
That was a stupid idea, I think.
I was so sad that he got released just because you guys could have done so much and you guys messed up with the missed out thing. You guys could have kept going.
Yeah, right back walked out. That's money you could have saved right there and just given it to Damien Sandow. Like, what the hell?
But you guys just managed to mess up and,
And then Christian is no longer under a wrestling contract.
Yeah. He's he's going to be under a Legends contract. I think he was already.
He's not under any contract right now.
Contract? He's working for them.
He's just collecting paychecks.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Lillian Garcia because we have Eden.
And JoJo.
Who needs... Yeah, it's rumored, yeah. Who the fuck is Orta Oval?
Arda Ocal. It's he was a NXT announcer.
Arda Ocal?
He was the guy and the top 10 videos or the 5 things videos.
Oh yeah, he announced that he split from the company a while ago.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, when they released what's his name? That other guy. That other
NXT announcer.
Yeah, when they released him, he put up on
Rich
Brandon. Yeah, I'm so happy they released them. Not gonna lie.
When they because he put on Twitter, like, oh, I've also split away from the company because he wanted to seem important. He's like, oh, yeah,
exactly,
I split away too, guys.
Listen,
sign me for your indie shows. Do some announcing.
I was happy they took him off because he felt like another Michael Cole. We don't want another Michael Cole.
No.
Okay. We already deal with
Richard Brennan really caught me off guard, though. Because I had no problem with Rich Brennan, but it was like, it was really caught me off guard.
Yeah. But
unexpected.
We're better off with the one.
What a twist. What a twist.
But, Jesus. Like... Most of those releases got me off guard because I was not expecting it. It just happened overnight. Yeah. This person got released. These people got released.
It would happen in what, 2 hours? I woke up to a tweet and it was added at me and they were like, Alex Riley's released, and I was like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, they're releasing people today. So I looked and I was like,
the biggest one
updated 3 seconds ago. Cameron's gone. I was like, yeah. And I texted Andrew like, oh, she's gone. Thank God.
There was 3 of them that caught me real off guard. It was Sandow, Riley, and I would say Actually, no, only 2.
Yeah, because Wade, we knew Wade was leaving. He said he was leaving.
I'm surprised we haven't heard anything about Ryback. We don't know what the hell's going on.
He's gone.
Something that came out today is they're just gonna let his contract.
He's gonna expire.
They're not gonna release him. They don't think it's worth it because it expires in like July.
Oh, okay.
So
might as well just wait for that.
Just collect paychecks, Ryback.
I mean, might as well, just like Punk did. I
Yeah.
wonder.
Screw it.
That's kind of. See, now I'm just mad about that. Like, I don't like Punk anymore, not as before. And listening to Ryback only talking crap about Punk, but then he did the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, we also didn't touch on Adam Rose.
Oh man,
I just got handed the statement. This is from where is this from?
WWE.
Oh well,
The website I'm on is Raja.
This is from Raja.com.
Raja.com.
They said, quote, following, and I quote, following Adam Rose's arrest on Wednesday morning after a domestic incident with his wife, which is kind of shocking after watching that ESPN thing where you talk about how much he loves her.
And I was telling that to the guys, like, you have the kid that needs attention, and then this happens. Like, what the hell just happened?
Well, basically, they announced that he is indefinitely suspended.
Well,
as noted, Rose was already under a 60-day suspension for daily violation with the company's bonus policy, weed. In addition to the brief comments that we released on Wednesday, which we posted here on the site, they also released the following updated statement on the.com that Raymond Lapin, a.k.a. Adam Rose, was arrested at his home this morning. Okay, well, it's basically saying what happened.
time, yeah.
It's basically saying what happened. They have a zero tolerance for matters involving domestic violence, besides Ric Flair. And per our policy, Raymond Lapin has been suspended indefinitely following his arrest.
It's just that really caught me off guard. Just because you watch the ESPN clips and everything they did with them, and then you hear this, like, what the hell?
Yeah,
what
went wrong here?
What do you do? And like, what did she do?
It wasn't him. It was Leo Kruger. That's his excuse.
Leo Kruger came over.
My name is not Raymond Lapin. My name is Leo Kruger.
It sucks seeing that because he seemed like a family man. This happened, like, how? But.
Supposedly a PW Insider, more roster cuts are expected to be made after next Sunday's Extreme Rules pay-per-view event. Oh shit.
That's oh man. But there's a good reason why they're doing it, and I feel like it's the most appropriate I can't even talk right now, just like last time. It's the best reason. It's the best reason why all these cuts are happening because of NXT people coming up.
Yeah.
And
and plus, you have Rollins and all, coming back in that call in that conference call. Vince said they're all going to be back within 30 days.
Exactly. So more money they have to pay. So
like I said, you guys in the car too. Like it's the biggest roster they're going to have in a while. So he's like, they need to save room for money.
Evident? I don't think so. But
nah,
still kind of small still.
Yeah, it's a big roster, but not big enough for a brand split.
Give me Balor.
Give me Balor.
Just Balor.
Give me Balor. Feed me Balor. Feed me Balor.
But
stupid.
we probably have to wait after the next takeover.
Bulletproof.
But we just have to wait till the next takeover, see what happens.
I don't think he's retaining.
No, of course. No, I don't know.
Cool, Balor clip comes out.
That'll be cool. But I mean, and then another thing is, like, I don't know if you guys heard that Bayley, the reason why she hasn't been called up is because they feel like there's not a lot of like good women wrestlers in NXT, which there is, but they haven't built them up to a point that the 4 horsewomen were, and I don't think there's. It's pretty damn hard to pull off, and it's gonna be different. Like I was telling the God about this, that star power is still there, but it's not like before. Before it was crazy. You had, of course, you have Balor, you have. And all these NXT superstars are now in the main roster. It's just like, damn, what the hell we do now? We have to build up again, just like we did before.
Well, I'm looking at the roster now, and their roster's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
They have a great roster now.
Which is good.
Yeah. They have a great roster now.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
And what's her name? That other girl with the blonde hair from Jersey.
Liv Morgan.
Enzo Amore is dating her.
Really?
Yeah. I just found that out.
Boy.
Like, what? Yeah. He's dating Liv Morgan. Carmella's getting good too. She's getting better.
Because they're taking it seriously, which is great.
Yeah, she will. Yeah, for sure, hands down. Probably. Alexa's gonna be
Alexa's gonna be heel. You have Nia Jax.
And Asuka's still killing. Asuka's still killing people.
Yeah. So
Dana's gonna be back down there soon.
yes, after
After this whole
Naomi
thing.
and Tamina come back,
Yeah, she'll be
then
back down
she's
there.
like, "We don't want you here. Just go back
Um,
down because we hate your voice."
And for the guys, they have really good talent too. They have like Gable.
Yeah.
Jordan.
But I feel like they
They have
I feel
Aries.
like the only thing is, like, I feel they have to build up a little bit more with the women, just because, they lost.
I feel like
I mean, not lost, but you know, with all the horsewomen, most of them, like 3 of them that are out, you know, you gotta build up more women, then you can take Bailey up.
Yeah,
in the main
exactly.
roster, 'cause
And I was
they wanna-
telling
they wanna
AC
do everything
the
right.
God about this, and I was like, I feel like it's cool they're signing this good TNA
Mhm.
talent, but I feel like they're signing them all too fast.
Yeah.
They need to like space it out a bit.
And the reason why NXT was made is because, you know, build up talent, and these talents are already built up because they're coming for TNA, all this promotions,
Well,
cool
that-
promotions.
well,
which is
that's-
cool.
Yeah, well that was
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
well that's when
Build-
but that's when NXT was developmental. It's not even really developmental anymore. It's,
No,
just,
it's
it's just
not.
another company now, so they don't really have to build up anybody.
Yeah.
Thing
Go ahead.
is, all right. So NXT, their roster seems like they're getting like purged kind of now.
Mhm.
Like a lot of the guys are coming to the main roster.
Yeah,
So it kind of makes sense that they're getting all the TNA guys
Yeah.
and New Japan guys
because they're not bad
need-
wrestlers.
bad.
Yeah, they're not
they-
bad
they-
wrestlers.
They need to fill that
Yeah.
roster space.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah, I like that. I like that it's not developmental anymore. So
And
it's like
that's the cool part.
I honestly say the more the better, but I would just say slow down with TNA guys and kind of
Yeah.
space it out a bit.
They're kind of going a little bit too fast.
Yeah, like they're signing them
Yes.
kind of like when a WWE leave, TNA would be like, "Here's a contract, here's a
Yeah.
contract." That's what they're kind of doing now. When Eric Young was like, "Yeah, I'm
His
gone,"
contract.
they're like, "Here, come to NXT, have a tryout match."
Yeah.
You know?
TNA.
Yeah, like it's cool and all because like some of the guys I like and that have been there for a while, but it's like
He's going too fast.
yeah, like
kinda
I have
do
no
like-
problem with them.
I kind of
being
do
there.
like the fact that they're keeping Bobby Roode a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Which
They're
is
making,
cool.
they're making us wait because I've been wanting Bobby Roode in WWE for
Exactly.
the longest.
So that if they do stuff like that all the time, I wouldn't fight.
I remember Foster Andrews, me and him were talking about it, and he was like, "How cool would it be if like they threw us for a swerve and Bobby Roode showed up on the main roster, like they just rushed him to the
That would
main
be
roster?
cool.
That'd be a cool swerve.
But
Because he's a guy that deserves to be on the main roster. That's
Oh,
one guy
yeah.
in TNA where I looked at him and I was like, why isn't
plus,
he? in
how old
WWE?
is this guy?
I have no idea.
Rudy's like 36, 37.
But I'm looking at him in TNA.
pretty
I'm like,
young.
why isn't he in WWE? Why isn't he in a world title spot in
Hell
WWE?
yeah.
This dude's really good. So it's like I wouldn't be surprised if he's only in TNA if he's in NXT for a couple
Don't do that to
months
him.
and then gone
I don't know. Like,
back to up to the main roster.
I mean, the main roster right now, like,
Oh, he's 39.
you guys.
He's 39.
39, yeah.
He has probably
Yeah.
about what?
2-3 years.
39. No,
He has a
probably
couple more. He has a
Look at
couple.
Triple H.
Max 5.
He'll go to like
Look
46.
at Triple H. Triple H is what? 46, 45?
I don't know.
He's around that age.
Bobby Roode, I think he'll go to like 46,
Oh yeah.
47.
He can do that. He can pull it off.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in good shape.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Austin Aries. Austin Aries, like, maybe it's just me. At times, like, especially with the last match, like in Takeover, he looked a little bit gassed.
Aries,
Yeah, I saw him a little bit gassed.
which
not
is the
too
one with
gassed.
Corbin.
Yeah,
Recently, I haven't seen him that guess. Like when we were at NXT when he
Yeah.
was squashing that dude, he looked like he was doing good.
But I don't know
He
why,
did look a
like-
little gassed in that
yeah, he
NXT
looked a
match.
little bit gassed.
Slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if it was just because
Especially,
I don't know if it was just for Corbin or if he was just.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, the match of Ty Dillinger that we saw.
He had a
that
good
was
match.
good. That was good.
Well, no, that was wasn't that?
No, not that
It
one.
was
The
not-
one,
it
the
was-
new tapings.
Tapings.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
on TV last week.
Oh, okay. No, because you said Ty Dillinger. I was thinking of the non-televised tapings, but I forgot Ty Dillinger was in a different match
Yeah.
because we saw Aries and
And
Ty.
speaking of Ty,
Even in that
yeah.
match that Aries had with I think it was Blake.
Blake or Murphy.
Yeah, he had a good match with him, and he
Yeah.
didn't look gassed after.
I
And
don't know.
it was a good length match. It was
Depends
longer.
on who he faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the guys can work at the same speed as him, he'll be
yeah.
fine.
He'll be
But
fine.
Corbin's a little bit slower.
Corbin, that's why.
He can't carry a match. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When he's forced to carry a match, he has
He has to.
more energy.
Yeah.
Exactly. And speaking of Ty Dillinger, his little entrance. Oh wow, you haven't seen it yet.
No, I have not.
The entrance is amazing.
Really?
Like, it's perfect. It's a perfect 10.
He needs to be champion. Like I want him as NXT champion.
All I'm
Like,
gonna say is,
Jesus.
once you watch the last tapings for NXT, that was a good match. Like,
that dude's a
that
star,
was
man.
great.
It was the best squash match I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Ty
it
Dillinger's
was.
a freaking. He's a star, dude. Like
He will. I'm pretty sure. I'll probably.
Greatest jobber of all time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he became. Honestly. I remember he had a match. I forgot who it was with. Oh, Solomon Crow.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're gonna build up Crow, and that's when he hit him with that knee and won. I was like, wait a minute, did Ty Dillinger just win a match?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what the hell just happened? I
It's-
was so happy. I was like, okay, I'm cool with that.
He's gonna. I'm pretty sure that one of the call-ups, I feel it's gonna be him. That's just me.
Yeah, they've been teasing
I
it.
doubt it.
I
but
enjoy seeing how, because I watched Dillinger in his debut I'm not sure if it was his
when
debut,
it
but
started, yeah.
him and Jordan,
Yeah.
the tag team, and I was like, this team's really good.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want them to win the title.
Yeah.
And then they broke up, and me and Andrew were like,
Why
why?
now?
This team's good. Like, why did they break them up?
Yeah.
But now they're successful as hell on their own.
Yeah.
Well, kind of on their own, because
Kind of.
Jordan's
Yeah, of course,
Probably
but
He's
one of the
champion, yeah.
surprise call-ups with the 13.
Yeah.
If those are even call-ups, because they could have been referencing like the recent guys that have come up. With
Yeah, it could have just been talking about.
Yeah.
Apollo and all them.
Yeah. How many guys did we get up then? We got
But
Enzo,
I-
Cass,
10, I think we
Apollo.
got AJ.
Well, I think it's really talking about NXT call ups.
NXT.
He said new performers.
Oh, I thought he was talking about
Didn't
call
say
ups.
NXT.
He didn't say NXT. He said new performers.
No.
Wow.
Shinsuke.
There's no one called up. He's talking about.
Oh.
So AJ, Bullet Club. That's 3.
And then
Apollo,
Enzo, Cass, Apollo.
Dana.
Dana.
Not one of them.
I mean, you can scratch Dana off because she has to go back to NXT anyways.
Nah,
So technically, you have to
who else?
take her off.
Baron.
Dun dun.
Dun
dun.
Dun Corbin.
Sammy, yeah.
I think that's it. 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, Sammy kinda, because like he was on the roster and then got
He was just
injured
got
and then went back to
injured,
NXT
yeah.
and then came back.
But even then, if you're counting those guys, there's still 5
Yeah.
more spots.
And we saw Apollo's last NXT match and we didn't even know it was his last
Exactly.
match. That's where he lost to Joe.
yeah,
Enzo and Cass too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like we knew that was their last one because they said that we're like, oh,
We
they
just
might
weren't
show up on the main
expecting
roster.
that.
But like when we saw, we're like, dude, why did Apollo Crews just job to Samoa Joe? And he showed them all around. We're like, oh, okay.
makes sense.
But-
But not even. That doesn't make sense.
But I was there for Apollo's first. I was there for.
Apollo's
his-
debut, yeah.
yeah, I was there for
Takeover, yeah.
I was there for his debut at Takeover and his Raw debut and his last match. I like Apollo Crews.
He's good.
I like Apollo Crews a lot because I followed him as Uha.
Yeah, Oha Nation. Yeah.
So I like Apollo a lot. Because I know he can do more, but they're just not letting him do more.
yeah, they
You gotta
just
give
don't
him a
let him.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he's
Because in NXT it was fine because everybody knew who he was in NXT.
exactly. But
So
now in the
people
main
are like-
roster,
People are like, here, just
He's in Neville territory now.
yeah, we're
yeah,
they
he's
just
like in between. Like, what can we do with him?
He could be something, but he also. could
Let's
be a
figure
power
exactly. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to figure out what to do with him, and
Neville could be a great world champion. He's
Oh,
proved it.
player. I see Intercontinental champion.
I could see Neville
champion.
as world champ.
they
In the
just gotta
future.
build him up to a good point.
I could see Neville.
They gotta get him
I mean, he's growing.
I could see him as world champ.
The only thing that's gonna change him a little bit more is he's growing out his beard. I don't know if you guys saw him. He's actually growing out his beard.
I saw that. He grew out like a long.
He grew out a
shaggy
long beard.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And maybe that's I don't know what's gonna happen.
But
White family Neville.
Chill. I don't want to see that. Chill.
that'd
Chill.
be funny.
I don't want to see that.
Watch his gimmick be like he'll go for a high flying move and he'll just flip everybody off. Just be like, fuck you, and then he'll just he'll do like a headlock. Like, oh, this Neville's cool. The man gravity remembered.
That would be the main event. Neville.
Yeah, the man gravity remembered.
I mean, if you think about
all
it,
his moves are submissions.
Yeah. I mean,
That'd
if
be
you
hilarious.
think about it, I mean, I
He'll
hate,
be like Dean Malenko.
yeah, like I hate comparing guys to Dan O'Brien, but if you remember Dan O'Brien when he started, he was what,
Oh,
face?
Fucking shit jobber. Daniel
Super
Bryan.
face, exactly.
I marked out for him at that super show we had in Hartford though, where
Yeah.
he was the U.S. champ.
Yeah.
I lost my mind when he
I was
came out.
there, yeah, him and Miz.
Me and Joe were like Bryan Danielson because this was when
Like-
he first came. So it was like
I
it's
rather-
crazy when he first came. You were so used to saying Bryan Danielson,
Exactly.
but then
And it's
after
like
after he
Dan O'Brien.
yeah after he was there for a while, it's
Crazy.
weird saying Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
That super show we went to, we weren't there together, obviously, but we were both there.
Yeah,
That wasn't there
he
in a
had
long
just
time.
came back because that was like a week or two after SummerSlam.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's where I met Warren Pierce, my long-term enemy in the FWL. We'll get to that later though.
Yeah, that's later. But
The good thing of the main roster is at least we know there's gonna be good matches incoming because Cena and
Mhm.
Rollins are back.
of
And
course,
Cena,
yeah.
Cena when put with the right guy can have.
I'm really hoping for Rollins Styles.
Yeah.
I'm real any
That's a
pay-per-view. I don't
dream
care. I
match.
don't care if it's on a Superstars. I want to see Rollins Styles.
Chill. I don't want to see the super.
I would love to see
Don't
it
deserve-
because
wanna
I would
see
love to see it on
Rollins-
Superstars because we're just getting that
I
match.
want to see Rollins Owens
Yeah.
or Rollins Zayn.
I would see that match on anything. Superstars, main event, Raw, SmackDown,
Basically, any
pay-per-view.
ROH guy, I'll watch it.
Yeah, like Cesaro and Owens put on amazing
Yeah.
matches together, like classics.
because they know each other.
Exactly.
Well,
you know.
Speaking of Cesaro, John Cena, you gotta give
Yeah.
him credit.
Yeah.
John Cena.
Some of the guys.
Hell yeah.
John Cena-
Some of
John's-
Cena's best matches were against.
mean,
I
ROH
still think
guys.
Cena's best match ever was against Cesaro
Hell yeah.
for the Open Challenge,
I mean,
the
if
first
you,
one.
If you think about it, you have so many guys coming up that Cena could have a good match.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Shinsuke.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, dude! If Shinsuke kills Cena with the freaking Bomaye.
More,
Please do.
more Owens, Cesaro, Sammy.
Yeah.
We never
I can watch Owens and Cesaro every week for a
Yeah.
half an hour and be okay with it for the rest of my life.
3
It's-
hours of Owens.
Yeah, because you know how many Orton Cena matches we got? If we got that many matches of Owens and Cesaro, I'd be
We're
happy.
gonna get-
They could do the same thing over and over again. I'm okay with it. Just because I like them so
I'm
much.
not okay with Orton coming back.
No.
No.
Like, I like Orton, but
I
it's
like
like...
him as part-timer.
the thing is,
Come back
Orton... This is the
part-time.
thing about Orton. He's enjoyable for, like, a couple weeks.
And then he goes bland. And then he just goes bland.
Yeah, and then you get sick of it.
He could be Brock's opponent at SummerSlam if you think about it.
That'll be kind of
He
cool.
could.
That's been built up.
Listen, I always wanted to see that. No, I don't know why, but I always wanted to
I'll
see
be okay
that.
with that.
It's one of the few matches that
Yeah.
Brock hasn't had with a main eventer.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is shocking.
But it'd be a slow fucking match.
Yeah.
I mean, of
There's
course.
would be a ton of suplexes.
Yeah, suplex.
Slow.
I'm kind
Maybe
of scared of
two
when he gets that match
RKOs.
because he's so injury prone. He'll get...
Yeah.
He'll break his
And then freaking
Yeah.
Brock is just
Yeah,
like,
he'll, like, break his back or something, like...
after 6 to 8
break
months.
his neck, get in the garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Like, are you serious?
Oh, man.
Like, I don't
Or
know.
Trying to, like, freaking play basketball.
It'll be a good match if it was like in 2006 when Orton was the Legend
You can
Killer.
say, yeah.
Because that's when Orton was like healthy.
2012.
That was before Orton had his motorcycle accident, and ever since then his collarbone's just been
Legend Killer.
screwed up. His shoulder's been fucked up.
Again, Randy should better stay as part-timer. Stay as part-timer.
He wants it, doesn't it?
He
But they don't want to.
They don't want to put him, though. I don't know if they are, but I feel like if they put him as part-timer, dude, I'll be fine with that. Because you see him every now and then. Just like Jericho back then was part-timer, came every now and then, but they didn't know how to use him.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I miss seeing Orton on TV, but after a few weeks,
he goes bland. He
it'll get
just...
old.
Exactly. Like, we've seen this guy, what, since 2000...
You gotta realize too, like he gets one of the biggest reactions in
No,
the
but
crowd,
of course.
so they're gonna keep bringing him in. Again.
His RKOs are amazing.
Even
I wanna
even
see-
at the heel, he'll get one of the biggest reactions.
Honestly,
in the crowd.
Randy versus Owens.
Yeah.
Just because you
Mhm.
cannot... Like, you're waiting for either one to just surprise you.
We got that.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't we get that? Because I remember Owens mocking him doing
Yeah.
the Randy Orton pose. Yeah.
But it was like a 5-minute match.
Yeah.
It wasn't really what they could have done.
Yeah.
It was a random ass match
Mhm.
in like November or October.
But an
During
actual...
a fill-in match for
Yeah.
Raw. I hate that. I kind of can't wait till Raw's back to 2 hours, so we don't get so
I
many
want that,
filler
yeah.
matches. 'Cause there's some matches I just skip through, like because I work
It's
during
not
Raw.
gonna go back to
It-
2 hours for
It's
a while.
not...
Now Triple H wants to bring it back to when Triple H takes
wants
over.
to,
He wants it to be 2
but
hours.
USA won't let it
Like,
because of the advertising.
Yeah.
Out of it.
like,
And-
cause like there's so many filler matches. It's so like they could do 3-hour specials. I'm fine with that. I was
You
cool
know,
with those,
and
but it
not
was
just-
like,
Tyler Breeze and Fandango versus Goldust.
yeah, like we don't need that.
Listen,
If you're gonna put Tyler Breeze in something,
put him
that's
in
what I
SmackDown.
can't wait for. When Triple H takes over and Tyler Breeze is taken seriously again.
I just feel...
Tyler Breeze could have been a champion, dude.
He could have.
He would make the perfect IC champ right now.
One day he'll be like Dolph.
Perfect IC champ. That belt would look perfect on him.
I feel like...
Dolph started off shitty.
I know, yeah,
Man.
of course. But...
Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler. Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler. You're Dolph Ziggler.
You're the
He's
Dolph
like-
Ziggler. Yeah. But
His face is always like.
another thing is, like, backstage, I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's just, like, you know, character-wise, you can see so much tension when Vince, Shane, and freaking Stephanie are together. Even though they're trying to be in character, for some odd reason, I just feel the biggest tension ever. Another thing is, where the hell is Hunter? Where the hell is Hunter?
Well, I
Oh,
heard.
God.
Well, like I heard that like Triple H and Vince were really they got in an argument. They
Disagreeing,
got in an
yeah.
argument about Breeze. So he was legit giving
He was
Shane.
pissed.
He was legit giving Shane booking stuff, but to just like to spite Triple H.
Yeah.
But him and Triple H agreed on we got to build these new guys, and Vince was like, what the fuck?
Because Hunter wants the NXT guys to be built up.
Yeah, and so does Shane.
So does Shane.
Vince doesn't want all the NXT
Yeah.
guys.
No, because because that was a whole thing going on online. It's like
Yeah.
he's letting Shane book, and Shane's doing what Triple H did, and Vince
Yeah.
is not happy about it.
I
Him
mean-
and Triple H are on the same page.
Yeah.
Like,
The rumor is apparently Triple H versus Shane at SummerSlam main event.
I'm fine with
But
that.
That's, I mean, I don't really want to see that.
That's gonna be so slow. That's gonna.
I'm fine with it, but I know it's gonna be for owner of the company
Yeah.
or like to run Raw.
It's gonna be a slow match too.
Man.
I'd rather brand split, honestly.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
let Triple H and
Let
Stephanie.
Triple H do SmackDown and
Yeah.
Shane does Raw.
Raw.
Exactly, I would have been really okay with that. Because then we could have like NXT. They'll make SmackDown watchable because you know it'll be like NXT.
SmackDown would be NXT.
So I'm fine with that. And Tyler Breeze will be taken seriously.
Exactly.
Tyler Breeze could be a world champ. He could
just-
be. I really wanted to see him as NXT world champ.
I just feel like they have. This is back to like freaking writers' fault. Like, you guys got to build up guys in a good way, even though, I understand you guys have a lot of stuff on your hands. We have so many damn writers. and you guys cannot freaking pull anything off.
No.
Really.
They signed
Unless
one of the they brought up they brought up one of the writers from NXT to SmackDown.
Exactly. And they put a new writer in NXT recently.
But the guy who wrote the booked the matches, well not booked the matches, but wrote some
Raw,
storylines.
yeah.
They put him up to SmackDown. I remember when they put that out, people were like, "Oh, brand split," because they're bringing up different writers for different shows. Like what's happening?
The thing is, they're teasing so
But
much
they didn't do
brand
anything.
split, but I feel like there's. Still
That's
not
why when you watch
enough,
SmackDown, I see a little bit more NXT guys on SmackDown than Raw.
SmackDown, it's more matches.
Yeah, that's why I like
Of course,
SmackDown. I like SmackDown because it's more matches. I'm watching wrestling to watch wrestling. Hence why I watch PWG or Ring of Honor. You know, I'm watching wrestling to watch wrestling. Unless I'm watching Lucha, I can't. I love the storylines on Lucha. Those are great.
What did you say?
I mean, obviously, cutting the guys like Sandow and Barrett is a good thing too, because you got so many guys that need to be booked that you can't book everybody. And as much as we want a guy like Tyler Breeze to be booked well, can't always be booked well. So,
Hence why a brand split I think would be good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's before,
Yeah.
if you look back then when it was Raw and SmackDown separate, you had these good storylines. You didn't, there were some storylines, some of them were kind of shitty, but there was other ones that were just damn, this is
Breeze is actually hinting about going to NXT. I remember somebody asked him, he had this big, he had this big Q&A. People were like, you go back to NXT? He was like, if they're lucky enough.
Listen, I'd rather have Breeze in NXT.
I would rather have him in NXT.
I'd rather have him there. Because he did a lot better, and they actually knew what to do with him. Right now, they don't know.
I don't know why they made him stop doing the beauty shot. He brought it back. He brought it back when he beat, who'd he beat? Goldust or Fandango on Raw?
Goldust.
Yeah, he used it to beat him. I was like, yeah, the Unpredator, it makes sense because the Unprettier, the name. But it's like, I see that move, I think, in Christian.
Yeah.
When I see if I see a spinning leg hit or whatever,
Yeah.
I see Tyler Breeze hitting the beauty shot. Every time I do it in the game as Edge, I'm like, oh, beauty shot. You know, that's his move.
Oh man, he has Edge's and Christian's finisher.
Yeah. that was Edge's signature for the longest time.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, for the longest time.
Oh, Breeze.
Yeah, and the supermodel kick.
If you're lucky, you're gorgeous.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're gorgeous. I love Breeze, man.
But I don't know.
Yeah, we hate that guy in Lucha Underground who does Stone Cold's moves.
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, he's obvious because
He's
he'll
super
straight up give you
obvious.
he'll flip you the bird and then do all the Austin taunts and stuff. Yeah, he'll do the oh hell yeah with the beards and stuff.
I'm surprised Steve Austin
If you're doing
hasn't
that, it's like what? And you're not. I could understand if he was
Austin
doing.
likes it.
I would understand if it was like. Remember when Shark Boy did it? It was like a parody of him.
Yeah.
This isn't even a parody. You're just straight up taking it. That's like me going into wrestling and it's like, all right, I'm gonna take
Listen,
all of Shawn Michaels. I'm gonna come out with chainmail like Shawn Michaels and start doing dances and stuff and pose for
I'm come
Playgirl.
out as John Cena and do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm gonna come out in a green hat, shirt, and bandanas and
That's
jorts.
like me coming out and doing the Randy Orton pose.
Yeah, like
No one's
that's
did
straight
it.
up taking it.
Well,
I love
don't
Lucha
know.
Underground though.
The Lucha Underground is so much better.
We have to dedicate a whole episode to Lucha Underground because
We have to.
there's
One of
so
these
much-
days.
so
One of
much
these
to
days
talk
we're
about.
doing.
But
There's so much stuff.
wrestling's been good though.
It's been good.
It's been on
Wrestling-wise-
the up for wrestling.
Wrestling wise, amazing. Storyline
Bullet
wise,
Club was unpredictable until the pay per view. Nothing
Yeah.
happened, and I was like,
okay. Thanks,
that
guys.
pay per view has so much hype and questions going into it, and it was like,
It was so disappointing in terms
Yeah,
of
like,
that's my point.
no,
Like,
it
wrestling
started-
wise.
okay, so
matches
this is what
were
happened. This is what
amazing.
happened. Me and Drew were here watching it with my girlfriend, and we're on the couch and we're watching it like, oh, this pay per view, like we're watching it and we're like, this feels like a pay per view, like the crowd's hyped and you're watching it like, dude, this is
Chicago.
it
if
feels
I'm not
big,
mistaken.
yeah, it felt
Yeah.
big, like a really important
Mhm.
pay per view, and by the end of the night, we're like, it feels like a Raw. There were so
Yeah.
many segments, like it felt like you were watching a Raw, and it
And
was
that
like,
whole
it kinda
who
slowed
takes
down.
control and stuff. It's just like
yeah, that was such
that felt
that was
like
such
Raw.
that was a terrible.
that was probably about 15.
so much hype for that.
They
to
wasted
just be
15
nothing.
minutes off my life
It was crap.
just by something you could have done on Raw.
Yeah, I love how they took NXT's storyline though
Yeah.
with Charlotte and
Yeah.
Natalia.
Wrestling wise, amazing pay per view. Not gonna lie. Storyline wise, what the hell?
By the way,
Yeah.
just came in the news.
Breaking news.
WWE might be keeping AJ off TV until Extreme Rules because he has apparently very bad nagging injuries.
Oh,
Won't be healthy
man.
for Extreme Rules.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, because Reigns fucking chucked him on a table.
Yeah, dude. What the hell?
What the hell? Reckless as hell, dude. I
Where's the
watched
right
that and I
back?
was like, what is your problem?
How many times has he done this? Like twice?
I don't even know. Well, no, he went to go hit him. He hit him with that Batista bomb at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Landed. He put AJ down bad. I was like, Reigns, what the hell are you
That was a
doing?
nice power bomb, though, honestly.
Yeah,
It
but like
was,
the way
but what the
AJ landed
hell?
was very bad though. Like he landed like upper back kind of almost on his neck.
It's like how Taker got injured when the Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
Exactly.
landed. It looked bad. I was like, dude, Reigns, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Come on.
I do not want to keep Reigns as champion. Back then, we talked about this plenty times.
Yeah.
Back then, it was good. All right. Now it's just like, guys, you.
Because then it wasn't shoved down our throats as
Now
much.
it's just
now
like-
it's just like. Because back then we were like, hey, we could give it a chance.
Speaking of which, you have the freaking Busos with them.
Oh my god.
Listen, you have basically two factions. You have the
family.
club and the family.
Yep.
Which the family,
We'd
none
much
of them.
rather have the Shield.
Yeah. Right now you have the Usos and Reigns. How the hell do you expect to them be cheered? How do you expect this?
Well, on Raw, it was 50-50.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
There
crazy.
a
That was crazy.
There was a Let's Go Roman AJ Styles.
Yeah, but the
thing.
majority of the
But
time,
if you hear the pitch of the voices, though, all the guys were like, "Let's go,
go.
AJ," and all the kids, "Let's go," and all the guys and all the kids and girls were like,
Also,
"Let's go,
you can
Roman."
tell they were turning up the booze for AJ, like how they turned them down for Roman.
Yeah.
They were piping in booze for AJ.
Yeah.
It's that apparent that
the club.
Obviously, AJ and the club are the heels of the story.
Exactly.
But
But that's the thing,
let
like
the crowd cheer who they want to cheer.
the only thing about
Kevin Dunn.
exactly the only thing that is not too clear, which at the same time is good. At the same time, I don't know how to explain it, but you have both of them basically feel like tweeners, both of them, because you have AJ, which is face, but he's with the club, which is heel, and then you have freaking Reigns, which is acting like a heel,
Well,
but
they're
then
both acting like heels.
which that's my point. Like, if you guys are trying to be like, kind of like ROH, you don't know exactly. Well, I mean, you do know who's face and who's heel, but they don't exactly like. I'm gonna say
They
it.
don't signify.
They don't
who's
signify.
face or
They
not.
just do it.
PWG is so simplified.
Yeah.
That's why I like
They
it.
should just keep it like that
So
in
much better.
WWE, where like they don't put out who definitely is the heel or face.
Of course.
Let the crowd decide who they want. I get you want Roman to be your top guy, which
But you're doing it
at
wrong.
this point, you have to live with it. Roman's going to be the top guy, but let us boo him.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
we want to boo him, if we feel he
Exactly.
like
Don't
him.
put freaking like if you watch SmackDown, some of the like
I hate the cheers that they put
Cheers.
in. I
Like,
hate
it's
it.
fake.
It's so fake. Like I could see if Reigns was cheered a bit on Raw, that it would kind of be like, all right, maybe they're cheering for him on
Yeah.
SmackDown. No, this dude gets flat out booed on Raw and then cheered like crazy on SmackDown. Like
it's like
it's
we can
so
see
edited.
It.
It's so edited.
Let him be heel.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
with-
like
it's like when with Cena, you can see like no matter where he goes, he's gonna get booed.
that's why Triple H was smart.
Yeah.
Because Corbin was started to get booed. So Triple H was like, fuck it, let's turn him heel, let him be himself and just be an asshole.
Boom.
And it worked. It works. I like Corbin as a heel.
And a perfect example of all this, New Day. New Day got
Yeah.
booed to the max. What they did? Turn heel. What happened now?
They let
They're
them be
freaking
themselves.
face, and now they're freaking getting cheered.
Just
How
let
it's
people
supposed
be
to.
themselves, and
Don't let Roman be himself, please.
Look
Oh
at
my
another example.
he'll come out with his daughter
No,
having
no,
tea
no.
parties in his jeans.
And it's like,
But, ooh.
and another big example is which of all time, Stone Cold. Look at Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Look at The Rock.
They're The Rock.
CM Punk.
The Rock.
Punk.
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 Rock's the biggest example.
Mm-hmm.
He was die Rocky die chanting the crowd. He
That's
turned
what-
heel,
that-
he's amazing.
Die Roman die.
Yeah, let's all bring.
we're all gonna bring that back.
And the thing is, they could have done that, but they did it wrong.
I remember
They kind of pulled the freaking Daniel Bryan on Roman Reigns. That's not gonna work.
I remember AC was talking to me and he was telling me how they were taking out anti-Roman signs, and that's bullshit. I think
That's stupid.
don't take Roman that's so stupid. Like that's totally taking away the purpose of going to a wrestling show and expressing yourself and having fun. Like
It's just
Let's
they're-
take away the fun.
They're
Yeah.
trying too hard to try and make us. Like
which
Roman.
makes us hate
They're
him more.
trying to make it seem like the crowd likes Roman.
Exactly,
When in
which we
reality,
know it
we
doesn't.
went to Hartford. Even in Hartford, Hartford's not
Hartford-
the best crowds. He got booed.
got
like
Dude,
a motherfucker.
Hartford cheers for the guys who get when Cena goes to Hartford, he gets cheered.
Cena
Yeah,
gets
sure.
cheered in Hartford. Roman, he got destroyed in Hartford.
Just oh my
It
god,
was
demolished.
Almost as bad as it was the night after Mania in Dallas.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
listen.
Sheamus gets cheered in Hartford.
Yeah.
Sheamus.
Well, that's because I was doing his entrance.
But still.
Like,
Like-
come on. Del Rio was getting cheered in that match.
Rusev was getting cheered.
Well,
Yo.
Rusev's amazing.
How does
Rusev's
Del
great.
Rio get cheered over Reigns?
He did.
I remember I was at the 3-hour special of Raw back when 3 hours was a special
Yeah.
event. And Reigns, I'm talking about Roman Reigns.
Damn.
And Del Rio came out when he was world champ. Nobody made a sound.
Nothing.
There were people were talking. His music hit, not a cheer, not a boo. People were
Well, it
just
was
looking,
like,
looking around like, why? Why is he even
Yeah.
here? Why is he champion? It was just crazy. And this dude, like 3 years later, is getting cheered just because he's going against
Just
Roman
'cause.
Reigns.
I mean, I don't blame him.
But like,
I mean, it looks like Del Rio's about to be face in this feud with Sheamus.
I don't
That
even.
they're not following up on.
Yeah, I was about to say like,
What's going on
is
with
that
this?
even still a thing?
Last time they did anything was that Battle Royal, where they all were working together, and then Sheamus turned on them again.
Yeah.
And then Rusev was like, "Ah, Mashka!" And then
Mashka!
he won.
And then now this week, Rusev is away from that now.
See, but
Sheamus and Del Rio weren't even on
listen,
Raw.
with Rusev, I feel like they're doing the right thing again. Put him with the freaking U.S. title.
He better win it.
He has to win it because what the hell's going on,
Failed
Kalisto?
experiment.
Hell yeah, it's a horrible experiment. You can't redo the Rey Mysterio thing. You cannot do it. It's not gonna work.
Kalisto had something, but then I think that was just their fault fucking up.
Yeah.
Because
The
Kalisto's good and
It's
he's a
just
great
bad.
wresler. They messed up. They dropped the ball on
They
that
had
one.
the chance after that TLC match.
Yeah, and they waited.
Oh,
they waited too
man.
long.
They put him in too many matches with Del Rio, and they put him in.
It got
too many-
boring after.
Yeah, and they just keep having him lose on Raw. Like every time he's on
And then
Raw,
win
they
on a
just-
pay per view.
Every time on Raw, he either loses a match, but he's pinned in a tag team match. Is basically what it normally
Yeah.
is. And you can't build up a singles Del Rio versus Kalisto match by having Kalisto be pinned by Sheamus or Barrett. In
Yeah.
a tag team match.
And then this dude is the champion, but he attacks Rusev and then runs away. And it's like,
Yeah.
That's not.
how does that make you look as a champion? Like, it's just little stuff like that I
They're
don't get.
making Rusev look like the face in this.
Yeah, and then they have Reigns, who's just like, I'll fight anybody. Like, a champion should be, I'll fight anybody no matter how
Exactly.
much people.
Which is
I will
what-
get in your face and
which
fight
is,
you.
Which is what
But
I
no,
respect
they have
about
Kalisto
Reigns.
run out and then run away like a little kid.
That's the
like,
only thing I respect about them booking Roman Reigns. The fact that he's gonna fight no
He's
matter
a
what.
fighting champion.
Which I'm completely fine with. But what the hell? Like with Kalisto, like I expected more of that with Kalisto. But you're running away.
They're making Miz more of a fighting champion than Kalisto.
Hell yeah.
I expected Kalisto to be the guy who's on every episode of Raw, winning decent singles matches against guys like
Exactly.
Stardust and guys
Yeah.
like Tyler Breeze.
Listen, and
You
you
put
got
on a great 20-minute match with Breeze on Superstar.
exactly.
Yeah.
And listen, they can do the underdog thing with him. I don't care. Just do it right. Don't make him run away.
Yeah, in Dallas, he had that great match with Breeze. I
Don't-
forgot about that. That was the second one they had.
Yeah.
If you think about it, they're booking him like when Ray won the world title.
hmm
He lost every match leading into the title matches, but then
He can be the next Rey Mysterio. They're just
but
not
they're
doing it right.
wrong.
Because Ray had that genuine kind of momentum
Yeah.
before that, where people were just like, "Hey, he's cool because he's
Cool,
from
yeah.
yeah,
The move-
yes." And everybody loved him in
They
WCW.
knew his matches with Eddie.
Yeah,
And the other thing is, like, he was amazing what he did. Kalisto is amazing what he does.
I found out about Kalisto towards the tail end of his PWG run.
Yeah.
I
Same.
didn't follow him.
He
I
had-
know
he looked-
He was in the
Yeah.
movies, but
He looked sweet though. If he
Yeah.
kept the look he had in there, he would look
Mhm.
badass. Now his mouth was covered, he had all black.
Yeah.
He looked sick. But I caught him at that tail end, and then I heard he got signed. I was like, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool." And then he was just there forever,
Yeah.
and just didn't do anything with him. And then they put him with Ricardo Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like,
the
the,
thing
the,
is, go ahead.
there's just so much things that the company has messed up on, and this is one of them. Kalisto could have been better than Mysterio, in my opinion.
But I
1,000
think
times better.
The thing Ray had to his advantage was he had so many good wrestlers to work with, where he had good chemistry.
Of course,
with them.
yeah.
Yeah, he had like
So
Gregory
Kalisto
Helms.
doesn't have that many.
Yeah, because Ray had all the
It's not-
cruiserweights at that time.
It's not as big of a list where you have.
There's
like,
barely any
yeah,
cruiserweights
Ray
now,
had
like-
Jericho. Ray
Yeah.
had even Del Rio had
Mhm.
good matches.
Yeah.
Eddie, Chavo. Chavo and Ray had great matches.
Fucking him and Sin Cara actually had good
Yeah.
matches too. When Sin Cara was fucking up
They
everything.
never had a singles match together, but they teamed together.
Yeah, no, but like they work
Yeah.
good together. Like they work good. I'm talking like working good with people. He
I'm
worked
talking-
really good.
I'm talking Ray's peak though. Ray had good.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
right,
Like
yeah.
Ray had a good list of people to like had good chemistry with. He could work with them.
yeah.
Of
Kalisto
course.
doesn't have that many guys where it's like okay, they can put on.
I just think Kalisto.
heel show match.
I think Kalisto needs more guys like smaller guys like
Yeah.
Neville type guys to
Yeah.
to go against that. They can have fat like
Yeah.
Breeze. Like he's more. He's not like a super fast guy, but he's not a slow worker.
Yeah.
I say put Kalisto in the cruiserweight tournament. Honestly.
Hell yeah,
with
put him in
guys
that.
like TJP and guys
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Zack
Listen,
Exactly.
Sabre.
Yeah,
they
I would love that.
They just need more cruiserweights.
That should be the end of the tournament. Is
Yeah.
you fight one of our cruiserweights. You know, that'd be cool. I'd
That'd be
love to
cool.
see that.
Give him a shot against Kalisto's U.S. title.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to
That'd be
see
sick.
that. That would make a lot more sense.
I mean-
I'd rather see a TJP versus Kalisto.
Are they
Yeah.
just making like the G1 climax where you get like a trophy?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a 64-man tournament.
They should do a
And
title.
They really want to. This is their test. See if they should bring in the cruiserweight title.
Why
They
not?
should.
Obviously,
They can have
There's
mine.
so many-
They can
there's-
have mine.
there's
Like
so many-
I'll gladly offer my belt to them because I love the cruiserweight division. It's my
There's
favorite
so
division.
many cruiserweights right now coming up.
64. It's a tournament.
That's my point.
Yeah,
You have so many.
it's a whole show. You have a cruiserweight TV show.
You have so many cruiserweights now, like, which in part of this, like, I kind of feel like Dan O'Brien, like, sparked the revolution because, like, the small guy can still do it, other than Ray, but
What they I like.
Yeah,
I,
but Punk is like what? Like at that time was like what? 190 something.
Yeah,
Almost 200.
he can still count. He will count as a
He could count as
cruiserweight.
both.
Jericho counts as a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jericho.
Even
He's
if
like
you look in the
5'11",
games, make a
yeah.
cruiserweight title. Jericho's on the list
Yeah.
of cruiserweights.
Christian's a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Ric
that's-
Flair was a cruiserweight.
yeah, that's fucking
because of his weight. Yeah.
That's Ric Flair.
But no, I feel like because you know how like they show the matches on their YouTube channel.
Mhm.
I feel like they should put those on the network.
Oh no, they're putting the whole cruiserweight.
They're
tournament
putting
on the
yeah.
network.
Yeah.
So and
Well, I'm talking about like qualifying matches and
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
Put everything on the
they're
network.
starting the tapings later this month.
Yeah.
Or beginning of next month.
I can't
Well-
wait for that.
And
Yeah.
Can't
you
wait.
have, you look at some of the guys that's in the tournament. It's the guys that if they have good matches, they should get signed to NXT immediately.
The guys that are in the tournament should just get signed. Drew Gulak is awesome.
Saber.
Zack Saber,
Zack
TJP, who I've been
Saber.
wanting to get. I've been wanting him to get signed forever now, and he never got a chance. And now he's finally
We'll
going to be
see.
on W programming.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
all I'm
Gargano's
saying-
in it
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
All I'm saying
Yeah.
is, if they bring back the
I don't even know if he qualified. I,
I
think
feel
we
like
just put him in.
if they build up the cruiserweight title,
Yeah.
they bring back the cruiserweight title, and bring all those like at least a few cruiserweights, and keep the ones they have. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it better.
Give me Ricochet.
I mean, look at
Yeah.
WCW back in the day, back when it was good. Yeah, cruiserweights. The cruiserweights were freaking amazing. Yeah, you have these main event stars and stuff, but here's some wrestling.
WCW at the time, stars.
It said stars.
Stars. They were just
Their
guys.
thing was though they had like 20 cruiserweights, but they were only had 2 on per show. I think WWE should
suck.
have their own cruiserweight show, or just make them permanent
On the network. I would
Yeah.
watch that on the network.
Or if they do a
Cruiserweight
brand,
show.
make them permanent to one brand like they did SmackDown.
SmackDown,
Mhm.
yeah. They should do that.
I'm fine with that.
There's so many things that they could do right now, because like
Bring back to Jerry.
I don't know.
The buzzsaw.
We got Psychosis.
It's like, oh my fucking
God.
Hoovy. Hoovy. The juice. Oh my fucking god. I remember when he showed up in NXT.
Or Brian Kendrick.
Dude, when they showed up in NXT, I was like, what the fuck? Or is Too Cool doing? And then they got killed by the Ascension.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
back when the Ascension was cool.
Back when the Ascension was awesome.
I mean, we still think it's awesome.
And then
but
Con was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go get high. I don't care anymore.
we'll get fucking
Because,
wasted.
like, bro.
I don't know, but like I said, there's so many things they could do. They still haven't done it, and I feel like they should do it. So, but other than surprises that we won and stuff going on, how about we go to the FWL?
Alright.
How about we just head to the FWL right now and get this over with?
Well, let me do a short reroute for you, ladies and
Sure,
gents. We're gonna take you back in time to a little place I like to call Dallas, Texas.
Oh, Dallas.
And it was a good night
Good night. Good night.
when Rogue Daniels and your host with the most, Gabriel Donovans. You feel that? You feel that? So yeah, I basically left the squad of Warren Pierce and Foster Andrews. We got a new superstar in AC the God.
Oh, God.
I love you all. The passion.
And basically, ever since that night, all hell broke loose.
Yeah, we just completed this. Okay. So basically, for those that have been following up with FWL,
Payback was uneventful.
yeah,
Extreme Rules is very eventful.
exactly. No, Extreme Rules is eventful as well.
Our payback was more eventful than the actual payback pay-per-view because
Yeah.
we had this whole storyline built up, and
Yeah.
obviously, the guy who was kind of quiet,
Yeah.
won the belt.
Won the belt. It's
Warren
just-
Pierce, with help from Foster Andrews.
Thank you.
Put that out there.
But as you can
When Rogue
see,
Daniels almost beat him
yeah,
by this much.
this much, and I was late. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I was late. If I would have been there before, we either would have been tied or I would have won. So I missed only one match, and that happened. Which
Well, no. Even if you
Even
got
if-
it in, the match was wrong.
It was wrong.
You had Corbin.
Oh well. Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
You messed up by having Charlotte by
Save
pinfall. He had her by submission. That was the final decision.
Son of a gun. But anyways.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was way off.
You were-
had
I had
who'd you
worse-
have?
I
Yeah.
had Jericho
You had
beating
Natty
Jericho.
winning?
I had Natty winning.
You had the weirdest
I'm reading
pick.
through his picks. I'm like, why did he pick these people? And Joel was there. Joel was like, why?
I had reasoning for them. It's just, they weren't very good reasons.
See, like,
Probably one of the worst.
Dude,
things.
nah, but dude, good thing we took Mania off because if we had Mania, we all would have got everything wrong
Would've got
because
everything
what
wrong.
we all thought was gonna happen,
with Ryder,
nothing
No.
happened. Every match,
Yeah.
people who should have won didn't win. If we would have had
Yeah.
Styles winning. You know, we
Yeah.
would have had.
Shane winning.
Yeah, the only one we would have gotten right was Reigns. We would have all been champion.
Damn.
Like, but yeah. So yeah.
Sudden death.
15 weight ties.
So yeah, and then they
Happened
basically.
before.
So the squad basically dropped me, said I was dead weight when I left.
So I don't know what you guys
I
talking
don't
about.
get it. And then they called me Riot when I haven't been Riot in like 3 years.
And they thought we weren't gonna win, but technically we did win.
Yeah.
Wonder why?
Technically we won. AC the God's still a jobber.
Will forever be a jobber.
Listen here, jabronis.
Oh boy. That's the end of his promo.
That's the end of his promo.
That's the end of it right there.
Jabronis.
Listen up, you jabronis.
Saving it for my next promo.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
You gotta start it out like that now. You gotta start listen up, you
Listen here,
jabronis.
jabronis.
Are you gonna go Rock or are you gonna go Jericho this time?
Both.
All right.
And so yeah, basically
Copy infringement.
basically
Infringement.
Xavier Moore is talking smack now. Got into it. He's talked smack to Jake Dalton.
Oh
That
my
caught me
God.
off guard. He called out
He called
Dalton.
He called everybody off guard.
He called out Dalton though. Dalton and Damian Cross. He got them.
I'm waiting for that. I want to see what the hell happens.
That was out of left field. I thought he was gonna call one of us.
Ladies, less is more.
I thought
That was cool. That's more.
I
That
thought
was cool.
I thought he was gonna call out one of us, or he
Same.
called out Dalton. That caught me off guard. Dalton's
See, I
been
thought-
out of the picture for a
I thought I
while.
was gonna call somebody from the little like triangle feud that's going on here.
No.
I was expecting that because it's already going on a war between all of us. And then
that's the big feud, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden this dude comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, with
they're Mick Carters.
So the card so far for
It's like you're just halfway.
the
there.
card so far for Extreme Rules is we gotta wait for Dalton, but so far Jake Dalton and Xavier Moore.
If he accepts the challenge.
If he accepts his challenge, an open challenge, we
I hope
have
he does.
we have member of Future Shock and leader of our fans. Our fans are called the Bandana Club.
The worst club of all time.
Rogue Daniels taking on AC the God
God.
in a match that was
I'm a wrestling guy.
in a match that was decided when AC the God brutally attacked El Champione.
What were you?
He is hurt. He's in the hospital right now.
He was a jerk off of an announcer.
He is in the
He's
hospital
not even
now.
an announcer.
He was brutally chokeslammed. He
Who's
is
the interviewer?
#1 announcer
I
in
didn't-
FWL.
I didn't like his wig.
It wasn't a wig. It was his hair. It was a gift
actual
given
hair.
by the Future
He
Shock.
just lost it.
Since
He
I
just
was not
lost
there, it was a gift given by us.
Exactly.
And I guess I don't know. That's the co-main event, and the other co-main event is Gabriel Donovans in a handicap match against Warren Pierce, who's defending his title, and Foster Andrews.
I mean, technically,
Whoever gets the pin wins the title at that match at that pay-per-view.
yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean,
Who's gonna be champion walking out of the pay-per-view? Hell, it could be the Sons of Zion walking out the title, or it could be Ken Krauser, who's not in any of these
is any
pictures.
of it?
Or it could be me.
No, it's not.
It's
gonna
or
happen.
it's not.
It's so far away.
Ken Krauser, who's been literally out of the picture for
I
a
don't know.
long time. The last time we saw Ken Krauser was when the
Ooh,
squad
it was long.
attacked him. We
that
attacked
was
him.
a year ago or more.
That was that was about a year ago. We attacked
Yeah.
him in his promo. It's been gone.
I don't know. Like,
Damian Cross has been gone. Damian Cross has been gone for like a
Yeah.
year and a half.
My God, he has a family.
the good thing about
Rumors are he's coming
Yeah.
back.
Oh my God.
Speaking of rumors,
The dirt sheets are saying that he's coming back.
The dirt sheets.
14 days.
Yeah,
14
this
days.
this 14 days. I don't know what that is.
And on top of that, somebody 18. They got the 14 days thing. Got the 18 thing going on. Got the 14 days. They feel like you did something gay.
They put 18 on a piece of paper, and then like multiple days later they put 14, and I'm like, is that supposed to be how many days to their debut? Because
was
they
a
got the
May-
math really wrong.
It was on May 4th, and then they put 14 on the 12th.
It could be different things. But
yeah, it could be two different people.
It seems very coincident that there was two numbers posted.
Yeah,
But
I have no fucking idea.
I don't know what's
Three
going
days
on.
is 3 days before
I don't know what's
Extreme
going on.
I mean, I love it because I don't know what's
The
going on.
FWL is great again, thanks to the Future Shock.
You're welcome.
Rules. And AC the God.
No, it's because of us.
No. The reason why you started, the reason why this whole thing started.
Oh no! Wait, Rogue Daniels will tell you why
Listen,
in our
jabroni.
promo that we uploaded already, saying who brought him to the FWL and the bet for El Champione, who's in the hospital right now.
Spoiler alert, there's an injury.
Yes,
That-
El Champione.
He beat El Champione. Like, why would you do this?
He was an innocent interviewer who loves his microphone.
I'm the choke slam master.
What?
Chokeslam master, AC the God.
God.
That's the best thing ever.
But
I get
wait.
it. I will clap to that. Sorry,
Wait.
headphone users.
JK. That's all you got.
Sorry, headphone users.
Oh my god, the FWO is
It
just
is
so much
insane.
better now.
It's insane.
It's kind of funny because it's been brewing for a long time already.
Yes.
Nobody's just suspected it, but
You're welcome.
you're welcome. Make the FWO.
This is the
great
Future Shocks podcast.
Yeah. Nobody else.
Wow, that's a great podcast name, The Future Shock.
Future Shock. I wonder.
That's a great podcast name.
But we'll stay with the World Uncensored because
Hosted by The Future,
Future
Shock.
Shock, which will only be hosted by
The Future Shock.
We
No,
get it.
no,
We
no,
get it.
no, no. Listen, Jericho, calm down.
I'm AC the God and I talk like this. I gotta take a wicked shit.
I'm the game.
And I'm gonna. I don't know.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna lose the belt again.
So that was us catching up.
I'm gonna lose all the picks.
I'm gonna get featured endeavored. I'm gonna go to TNA.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That was
Is there really a TNA that we will?
no. We're one company.
We're one company.
You're out. Your future endeavor. There's
Yeah,
no other
that-
place for you to go. Anyways, guys, this has been The Future Shock with AC the Bitch and signing off. Bandana Club for life, guys.
See you guys.